Just when you forget that you're using the plate as a stand for your phone. I've wasted quite a few hours this week in Gusto. Don't know, maybe I should get a hamburger. Then check how much money I've got. See what lunch menu is. No, I shouldn't, I'm not all that hungry. I was just being very, very greedy. So a young lady today gave me the winning numbers for the lottery tomorrow. I just want to point out that air on there is not pubic. Mum's got a big bit of a pot belly there. So my two aunties posted on their Facebook account that it was 50 years ago today my mum died. So that's right, I was 4 months before I had my 12th birthday. Then I went to a new school. And the first day there was David Burns was his name, he was a goalkeeper. And he told the class that his mum had died and everybody was feeling sorry for him. And he cried, and then I just had to hold my tears in because I couldn't tell them that my mum had died because she killed herself. It's very embarrassing that when a parent or someone you know kills himself. It's not easy, so don't do it. It takes a long time to get over it for those left behind. Who's that, Campbell? Have you been here before, Campbell? I get a feeling I've seen that name before. Are you from Ireland, my friend? Thank you. Chienta. Winston C. Konnichiwa. How are you? Where are you watching from? Vancouver. I've been there. I was asked to leave a woman's apartment by the Vancouver police. True story. She had an apartment in the harbour. She had rich Japanese parents. No, I just knew when I was kicked out of there, I went into the Main Street Main Street YMCA, something like that. No, well, like a very cheap place to stay. So are you studying Japanese at the moment? The last few days it's been quite good actually. Not too hot, but cloudy, so excuse me quickly. Or different one. The last 2 or 3 years in Japan it's not been as hot. But like it used to be like 36 in this area, 36 degrees every day. But it's not in Japanese summer. It's not usually like I said last few years. It's been not as hot as usual. Maybe well you can't visit anyway, so but maybe next year September. Yeah, maybe it's 2 or 3 degrees cooler in Hokkaido, just a little bit cooler. I don't know in regard to what. I don't know why do you ask those 2 years. Not really changed much for me. I don't know, maybe other people have got opinions on that. What do you mean after the earthquake? Well, technology always advances in Japan, but I don't pay too much attention to it. So life is pretty simple for me. So. Hello Kitty. So the holidays haven't started yet. I think where the closest offices are to it, or maybe over the road to the construction company. It's very strange. We like office women that are 30, 40 years old wearing socks up to their knees. Very strange. Yeah, man. I wonder if people went to Hokkaido thinking it would be a lot cooler in summer. I'm in a Japanese family restaurant. Because I need to clean up. I need to clean up my warehouse. I've got some work to do, but I keep putting it off day after day after day. So I think I'm getting too old, or I really want to do other things. I wonder if it's starting to rain. It's very overcast, cloudy. Oh dear. I'm not sure I can work after this. Maybe just go on for a slight sleep, or a slight sleep. Maybe, okay. Well, it's maybe I was looking through this screen. It looks strange. Only in Japan? No, I don't. But I've said this before. When you get your the very few, even the famous J vloggers, they don't pop up on your screen in front of you. And there aren't many new ones, there aren't many new J vloggers, you know. Like I've been doing it since 2009, Victor's been doing it 2007. So, do you recommend John Daub? Just check how much. Livestream, where is John Daub from? Or maybe if I can remember, I'll check him out later. The Spoke. Are you a spokesman? Yeah, my cousin used to use a spoke because he only had one proper arm. He was a thalidomide baby. Luckily, he didn't. One of his arms was normal and the other one was short. Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah. Like I said, because my cousin used to use one. And also he used to have a helmet on because of one short arm. When he was a small child, he didn't have very good balance. So he would always bang his head. But he went out, which was quite amazing because his dad had a tyre repair business. And with one arm, he had a small arm here, but with one arm, he used to change fucking tyres. Can you imagine that? Oh dear. What the dog doing? When you come out of prison, don't they like give you classes on getting back into the general population, how to engage with people, whether in real life or online? Don't they like give you any help? I think they should. It's very strange that, because if, like people that are like my cousin that had one arm and they have a spoke, would it be better if they taught them how to use chopsticks. Well, no, because he was born in England. But maybe now he's an adult, so I just wondered if I'll ask him if he uses chopsticks when they get Chinese food. Because gradually, Chinese food became more and more popular in Britain, and so we could use chopsticks. Chopsticks are not difficult to use, but to use them correctly. Even some Japanese people struggle to use chopsticks correctly, believe it or not. One of the most awkward things to eat with chopsticks are measuring sticks. Can you give me an example of how you use them for measuring sticks? What, to find out how long are chopsticks? I think longer than 6 inch, aren't they? No, I'm in Nagoya, just outside Nagoya. But the good thing is, it's not a boiling hot day. Looks like it might even rain. But I'm looking through a plastic screen, so it gives the impression that it might be raining. If anybody wants to, you can click the bell for when I do another live stream if you want. If you'd like to come back to this miserable point in life. It's 78. Is it 11 o'clock yet? What time is it? Oh, 5 people, some new people. What kind of name is that? Arnold. Do I have any advice for Japanese language learners? Yes, I do. Watch Japanese sitcoms and put your headphones on, and then just copy what they say. It doesn't matter it doesn't matter that if you don't understand it, just copy what they say with your mouth, so your mouth moves with get your mouth used to the sounds. And do that for a lot. If you go for a walk, put your headphones on. Songs, learn some songs. That just do lots and lots of that. Learn kanji, because once you learn kanji, you see kanji in the streets, and it reinforces what you know. Would put chopsticks in the ground in a back garden. because you're anti-crazy. They're just pieces of wood, so I can't see how they're going to fertilize anything. Thank you. That's done in the oven. That's $5.50. But I could do a slice of bread. Sometimes I do bring bread into the restaurant and make sandwiches. Where is it? See, and this is how the Japanese break up food. That's how we do it. Chopsticks 101. One of the trickiest things is a fried egg to use with the chopsticks. To eat with chopsticks. Oh, has he already gone, has he? Oh yeah, I just saw something on where all these bloody motorcycles and motorcycle parade, which I thought was a bit ridiculous. Why should the fucking French taxpayer tie up all these fucking cars and motorcycles for this player? The amount of money that he was being paid, I just can't, and other players, I just can't see how they can make a profit. You know, as football is like a working class sport, and that in London, which means a normal kid cannot afford to go to those football games. It's ridiculous. I wonder how much a ticket costs in America. Wasn't Messi the highest paid sportsman in the world? No, I didn't go to Tokyo. I'm not even sure people could get in, to tell you the truth. Don't get that just for one fight. I don't like McGregor. Messi, or McGregor. I think his wife is getting fed up of him. I hope she sues him for half his money. I was just looking at some photographs on the internet the other day. We was on holiday in America. I can't think of a more horrible sports person or person in general. But there was a film of him where he living in America, I think, and he went into this guy was shouting him, and he went into this guy's apartment, up into the building, and he was very, very friendly, very likable in this clip. Very, what can you say? They've elected a fuck. He's managed to get into a position of power. He is totally unsuited for that job. He's totally out of his depth. He's an educated idiot. He's a narcissist. I think we should start locking up narcissists. He was at a function last week with Prince Charles, and he was more concerned about showing off to the woman in the row behind him than anything else. Then his umbrella got turned inside out. He's a fucking... Just imagine what he's like to the people that know what he's really like. I should go on Arsenal TV and tell them to bring the prices down for the Cockney bastards. I am sure they will probably have some program where they give free or cheap tickets to kids. I should buy the tickets for the kids. Good thinking. This is the family visit to the toilets. 4 people have gone to the toilets. There's only 2 toilets. Oh my God, she's pissing on the floor. Can you believe it? Who is the owner now? That was a pity about the Leicester City owner. He seemed was he a Thai billionaire? He crashed in the helicopter from the ground. That was very sad. He seemed a very nice person. If billionaires can be nice people. Clem Glassy. Is that also a French name? That sounds like an ice cream, doesn't it? Glassy. I've never. Is that Lancia or Lambda? Is that the same thing as Lambda, the Lancia variant? Well, where are you now, and where is your family? If they're in England, just fucking jump in a migrant boat. Might start doing some weights. Maybe I'll go to my local dentist. Mate, some of these fillings in my mouth have been there 50 years. Do you mean Lambda? Lambda? No, lamp. Thank you. Are you serious? Oh, very interesting. I've never seen the movie Scarface. What about Ryan Reynolds' new film, Free Something? Ryan Reynolds' film. Oh dear. What is that? Ryan Reynolds' film or the other one? Scarface. Ryan Reynolds. I don't think he's in the Avengers, is it? I haven't watched any of the Avengers films. think they're fucking stupid. Americans saving the world again. There was a that looks interesting though with the Scarlett Johansson. Maybe I've watched clips. I can't even remember if I watched it all those years ago. I was into Al Pacino once, and then I watched a film called Cruising. I didn't know what it was about, and then then when I found out what it was about, I just stopped watching it. I went through an Al Pacino phase and a Robert De Niro phase. I'm the real MVP. One of my best videos, the truest video on the internet, was titled "Start Unsubscribing Now, You Bastards." He's still up there. I left it up. The best start to any video, the truth. You do watch it right now. Several times I got very angry with my viewers. I thought he was a real YouTuber. Don't they put BRB? Diogenes. My thought on Diogenes, I think he should not have come out of that barrel. That was his big problem, or getting into the barrel. Must have been a good fucking pair of braces. Like well, like McGregor, he had dodgy knees. Very attractive girl, yeah. Are you from England? I used to like Stuart. He can be really funny, Stuart Lee. There was one part Stuart Lee he went to Scotland, and he was doing a gig in this Scottish theatre, and he was just slagging off. He was just slagging off the Scottish audience. But he said, "I can do that because I'm Scottish hereditary. So because I'm Scottish hereditary, I can say anything I want to Scottish people." Really tested the audience. There was also part of that. It might be raining. Yeah, I was right. So that part of that, he does a part on the mallard, the long walk, the distance, the long history of the mallard and fucking dead ducks. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but he can be fucking funny. Good morning. You fancy it, Stuart Lee? it could have been. How did I end up in Japan? Well, I ended up longer term by marrying my wife. That's how I got here a long time. So this thing, if you haven't got a degree, get married. And we had 2 children. God bless her. The funny thing is, neither. Do you know which deity has got the littlest dick? Inshallah. Muslims don't like that joke. I'm drinking lemon sour. Special offer, $2. Cute kid. Some kids like Santa, some don't. Hey up, geek. Alright, pal. What's my training routine? See this? Then put it back down. And then do 20 reps. Been on a long time, geek. I was on earlier today. A young lady called Aurelia gave me the winning numbers for tomorrow. I'm not sure what limoncello is, man. Sounds good. Those cello players always look pissed, don't they? Yep. Shut up, you little fucker. There's 2 girls from Norway. Aurora and Sigrid. Oh dear. And then Maisie Peters or Maisie Lee from England. Dodie. Oh dear. What's that little kid that's just come in? Oh, it's not the little boy that just came in. I have several times shouted at kids to tell them to shut up, even in this restaurant here. I was streaming and they were making a right load of noise. Little hero. They should definitely, like you got Hirohito, they should definitely have Hirohito. Like hero person. I wonder if they'd like that. the the people that have been like, when you put the trash out once you put the trash out here in different areas, like that, once a month in certain areas, once a yeah, and so the people that have been in charge of like organising this and the crap that people bring, they've got like little green hats on and they look like fucking Mario or maybe Luigi. So that was quite funny. This might be the fourth one, Geek. Don't usually drink four. Did you follow up on that person that tried to get in your window? He could sing it, that Iglesias song. They're eating ramen again. Is it good? This when a long time ago they used to always have like, who could make the best ramen. Playboy Carti. I'm already against that, listening to that. And but they would use the cheapest fucking ramen. But now when because I always found that surprising, because I think if you went to a proper restaurant, they would make like fresh pasta. And so why don't they make fresh ramen? And the restaurant now, there's a restaurant that does make fresh ramen. I made a video on it. And they're one of the most successful restaurants about. There's always queues outside. Is that Kanye's latest? I think that Kanye will end up killing himself online. You know, because it's a suggestion I've sent to him. He's fucking mental, isn't he? There was something on Facebook about him today, something he's not released. He's just talking, but he's not releasing the album or something. That was after the marriage. Best onigiri in Yokohama. I would suggest get any onigiri, shove it up your arse, and then give it to her. She'll like that. Not a lot. Did you know that the wheelchair, the rickshaw, was actually invented by an American guy living in Yokohama? What was that? His first one? There's a little girl. The dad's taking her out of the restaurant. Yeah, I do, yeah. But it doesn't fit. It only just fits now. But I lost about 5 kilos, so it might fit a bit better. You don't understand crying, just watch the Olympics. Watch the Olympics, geek. You'll get to know it. Jiu-jitsu. Actually, I've been thinking of. I've seen a couple of clips of women tackling that look like strong-looking men and tackling them and putting them to sleep. So it does look like quite a good sport. But like, I don't know, jiu-jitsu seems a bit more like lots of arm locks. But it just but in judo, you also like use your belt. You also use your clothing. You use their clothing, their belt to subdue them or to get a point. So that's the interesting part about judo. So it's not just strength; it's just using your gi as well. But it's been a long time since I did it. Well, apart from being in the street. So. But it's the last time, maybe about 20 years ago, last time I was in a dojo. But it's I'd recommend, yeah, I think it seems to be a lot of Brazilians do that sport, jiu-jitsu. But I don't know if there's a lot, well, when we did judo, it's like there's a lot of training on the mat, just before you start doing randori. And to get fit, get strong. But it's a good sport, I recommend it. Nice people. And if you're lucky, you might get some female judokas. That's nice. I think it's the mentality of judokas is a little bit different from the mentality of karate. Yeah, it looks like it, yeah. I don't fancy being choked out by a woman. A little bit embarrassing. Muay Thai. I don't know too much about Muay Thai. I don't know any names anyway. There's a video of me and my friend boxing, sparring, and he did Muay Thai. I think a lot of foreigners come to Japan and they do Muay Thai and they do boxing, but the thing is they want to try and fight the top boxers, but they're just not good enough. I can't link it at the moment, mate, but just type in my friend Justin. I can't remember the name now. I'll just put Gary boxing, sparring, something like that. Because I'm talking on an iPhone now, so I can't really post the link. Just work through the 6,500 videos. But it's a fun video, it's good. Try put in our Gary's dead friend. He died in Thailand, not in Thailand, in Bali. Yeah, because I kept on changing. When if something came on the news, then I'd look at a video and think, "Oh, I can put the title to this," but I just forgot what title. Well, I guess it's the rigorous training. Yeah, I can't remember where it was now. If it was in Bali or Thailand, and you could drive past, or it could have been Guam, and there was. You could like go to a chicken fight. I got the shits there. I got the shits in Bali. But the wife and kids, they were all right. So it had to be down to the beer. Well, they just didn't like me. They just gave every Westerner the shits. Tell us more about Thailand. You can get a proper massage. You can get a proper massage for 1 hour for about $20. It's a long time since I went to Thailand. Konnichiwa. Nothing. Kids talk. Is that what we did? You just woke up. So the other day I met this guy that was said he was I don't know, I think I'm banned. And there's a well-known comic in Britain who's very rude. Yeah, I was very concerned about your 5-minute nap. I thought you died or something. And I said to him, this comedian they should put him in a room with a group of woke people. And he said to me, I'm woke. So I said, you fucking won't be in a minute, mate. Russell Howard's a cunt. You're £500, congratulations. You didn't waste a pandemic. Yeah, oh no, I don't know, but I think you need to work on your comedy, if that's what it's supposed to be, or your retorts. Or try watching other live streams, comedy shows, TV, clips on Facebook of comedians. Well, it looks like the last few minutes is going to die soon. Oh dear. Don't worry, I covered my mouth. Oh, looks like everyone's gone. I'll be back. Click the bell. That was famous famous words by Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'll be back, shagging the maid in the kitchen. He bought her a house for $300. When the baby came out, the husband of the maid just left. That's not my fucking kid. When he saw Arnold's head on the baby's shoulders, that's not my kid. Almost a fewer muscles. And maybe Captain Haddock didn't use drugs. When am I streaming now? I stream quite a lot because I'm lonely. This guy's just bought himself a drink and he's not sure what it is. Just click the notification bell for all. Oh, tired now. Because there'll be no cheap beers tomorrow because it'll be holiday time or funeral time. 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th. They will all be going to their ancestors' graves. Oh, right guys, I'm going to get off it before it'll die. Maybe we can check something before we go, before it dies. Thanks for all the new people, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.